Yeah, we can have a talk about Falco. So when it comes to Falco, people often it's like, oh, can Falco compete in this meta? Is Falco really like a top 3 or top 4 character or whatever? And I think we're gonna address some of these things right now, or at least some of my theories of like why Falco is not super common. So first of all, one of the biggest reasons why Falco is not super common, if you ask me, is because him and Fox, they do have quite a few similarities. At times I think people portray the similarities as too similar. Like a lot of times I feel like Falco players try to play like Fox players, and it can punish him at times. But the biggest thing is, I do think that if Fox was not in the game, Falco would be so much more common. Like, Fox and Falco often attract the same kind of people. A lot of people that like Falco like Fox, and vice versa. And since Fox have such an amazing, such amazing results, so many top players, I feel like a lot of people that do play Falco switch over to Fox. HBox is probably also a factor. A lot of people, like let's say Mango has an amazing Falco, but he plays Fox against HBox. Westfall still tries his Falco, but even he tries the Fox occasionally. But yeah, the biggest thing is probably that Fox and Falco players, they do attract a lot of the same kind of people. If Fox didn't exist, that would have probably been more Falco players. Then I would also say that a lot of people, and yes, I will put a lot of people on blast here, a lot of people have absolutely no, what is it called? It's like, they're only looking at results, you know? So, when Falco was doing amazing back in the day with both PP and Mango, when the two of them and I, when we were like top 3 in some order in the world, a lot of people are like, oh, Falco is the best character in the game. You see Mango and PP winning tournaments, or at the very least plays top 3. And the only real thing that has changed for most of these people that talk about Falco, oh, sick. The biggest thing that has changed for a lot of these people is that PPMD is not going to tournaments, and that Mango plays a bit more Fox. Or honestly, it's he always played Fox against me in HBox. So it's mainly the fact that PPMD isn't around. So since PPMD isn't winning tournaments, Falco went from arguably the best character in the game for a lot of people to being extremely overrated. Falco is dead, he's not relevant in this meta, and it's only because of like one guy being gone. Falco is still an amazing character, guys. That's most likely never gonna change. But most people, they don't try to understand the game. They're like, oh, this person wins, this character is amazing. This person loses, it has to be 100% the character. Don't get me wrong, I do think character choice is pretty important. Matchups do matter, but even so, a lot of people don't even try to understand to begin with. Like, I disagree with a lot of people about a lot of stuff in Smash, but those people that I might argue with, or like have an argument with about this character or this matchup, at the very least, they understand why they think this character is worse or better, or this matchup works in this character's favor or not. The majority of the people, they only look at the results and they're like, well, this is how it is. These kind of people will never ever become very good at Melee if they are so easily influenced by results only. Falco has all the tools it takes to be an amazing character. All the tools. He, as I said, most likely never ever gonna reach a point where, oh, Falco is a bad character. Something crazy would have to be discovered for Falco to turn into a bad character or a not relevant character.